It's time to kick off the season again. I'm Kevin Holtz alongside Dave Jewett. 2013 Steel Timber Sports Collegiate Challenge, the Loud House Southern Regional Qualifier. Biggest, rowdiest crowd, great group of competitors, huge group of competitors. Who's going to rise to the top, Dave?
Josh Hussey, no doubt about it. NC State, this guy's got all the confidence in the world. New gear, been training with Logan Scarborough. You'll see him in the Pro Series. And I tell you what, this guy has confidence too. You cannot beat confidence.
I tell you, anybody that's hanging out with Logan is all right in my books. Let's get the action started right now. Coming at you from Auburn University.
The 2013 Steel Timber Sports Collegiate Challenge begins today as Auburn University hosts the Southern Regional. 14 competitors are vying for one spot in the Steel Timber Sports Collegiate Challenge Championships in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. The raucous crowds have filled the arena as competitors ready for their first event, the stock saw.
MS660, which is what we're using here. Two identical logs, 16 inches of white pine, 4 inches of wood. To make a clean down cut and up cut. Saw must be started safely. Let's talk about protective apparel. Ear, eye, and leg protection, and Rich Hallett, our head judge, will be watching.
I'm Josh Hussey. I'm 23 years old. I go to NCSU for forest management.
NC State's Josh Hussey is making his third appearance in the Steel Collegiate Challenge. Hussey will face Stephen F. Austin's Ryan Assenheimer in the stock saw.
Josh Hussey, very clean into the wood. Nice rooster tail of chips, and a pretty slow, meticulous changeover, but he's keeping the RPMs up.
He's got to get that pointed. Oh, he's almost letting that saw push him out of the block. I tell you what, that saw was working. He was moving some timber.
I talked to these guys beforehand. I said, don't take these MX660s lightly. They can take the power. Give a little weight to the saws. 16 seconds. Remember, they said this is firm wood. Not a bad time.
I'm Jim Grant from Louisiana Tech, 22, graduating senior in forest management.
Jim Grant's going to be up against Ryan Fields from the University of Kentucky. Oh, Ryan sets the nose of that bar right into the stage.
Well, they've got a piece of plywood. It won't hurt the chain. Jim Grant keeping the RPMs up, and
wow,
he kicked that.
Thin cut.
That is a thin. He's got the first front page of the sports section laying on the deck there, but just around, it's going to be around 18 seconds. Boy, one of the funniest things, I've never seen that before.
Head judge Rich Hallett and company will need to sift through the discs to determine if either lumberjack will post a time. Kentucky's Ryan Fields DQs after cutting out, while Louisiana Tech's Jim Grant's extremely thin discs are getting a closer look from the judges.
Now let's watch the replay, Kevin. Jim Grant coming off, that first cut coming down thin, and then the tip of the bar kicks that disc across the stage towards Ryan Fields. Now this is one of those thin discs from Jim Grant, who does get a good time. Definitely in the history of timber sports, those are the two thinnest discs back to back we've ever seen.
I don't know what I did. I cut it paper thin. I mean, I can floss with that.
University of Tennessee's Jack Lipkin is another veteran of the collegiate series.
Been around the block a couple times. I've been training, but I always get nervous before competition. I just want to do my best.
Yeah.
If you weren't nervous before one of these things, you wouldn't. Something would be wrong with you.
Lipkin faces the University of Georgia's Carl Della Torre.
I tell you what, every year we see these competitors that come back, the return competitors, they're calmer, they're cooler, they're collected, and they just make such a huge difference in this discipline.
Well, you notice everyone's stance is good this year.
Yeah.
And look at Carl, he's right down, and he's almost jinxed on that stock saw. Chain break can be kryptonite, but he missed it, got the handle. Mirror image of each other, beautiful. At the 10-second mark, it's going to be tight, and if Jack has taken the lead,
now that's some cutting.
Right,
that's some cutting.
And that's coming out of the Southeast Regional Qualifier. We just haven't seen that in the past, and now these guys are improved. And we're seeing times, now we have a log jam in the 16-second range now.
Lipkin's time puts the Tennessee Volunteers in first place, down to the final heat of stock saw, and Mississippi State's Jonathan Stoll, Virginia Tech's Roby Coffey step to their logs.
Times are falling. There's a log jam at 16. We're about to break through to 15 if these guys can pull it all together. Mississippi State brought us Jonathan Stoll on stand number 1, and the Hokies sent us Roby Coffey, who's been training hard in this stock saw event. Man, and he was into that block.
Yeah, Roby Coffey, I like the wood chips coming out. He was smooth into the wood. Multi-talented competitor, and again, he's just too much airtime coming out of the log.
Yeah, but he was smooth. He was smooth.
He was smooth. He's not. Whoa, he gained time. He's got a thick disc on the dock. We're going to have to wait to see what Rich Hallett says, but he just blew away the field, dipping into uncharted territory in the 15-second range. He's giving the thumbs up.
With one event down, Virginia Tech's Roby Coffey lands in first place in Ram overall points. When we return, the axes come out as these college lumberjacks prepare for a grueling challenge.
Extremely winded. Personally, I believe that it's the most exhausting of all the disciplines.